I would be bold enough, Ms. Alexis, to call for the resignation of the Supervisor of Elections.
The National Democratic Congress's caretaker for Carriacou and Petite Martinique, Tevin Andrews, while discussing the registration of voters for the upcoming elections, called for the resignation of the current Supervisor of Elections, Elvis Moraine. Andrews said it is nothing personal, but the position warrants someone who is better able to perform and who is permanently situated at the electoral office.
He is the permanent secretary responsible for agriculture. He spends 90%, if not 100% of his time working with agriculture. And agriculture, the Ministry of Agriculture is such an important ministry. They need him there. It's important that we find somebody that has the time to focus on the office, the parliamentary elections office, 24/7. That will be able to deal with some of the issues there.
He said there are too many irregularities happening regarding the lists produced by the electoral office.
The supervisor of elections is never at the office. You have the addendum and consolidated lists that are sent out late, months upon months late. Every 3 months a list should be sent out. It's not being sent out. What is taking place? What is taking place at our electoral office? He should be sacked or do the right thing and kindly step down. You can't handle it. Focus on the Ministry of Agriculture. Your energies and your expertise are needed there.
The late release and inaccuracy of the voters' lists, he said, can be used to facilitate electoral fraud in the form of voter padding.
The NNP or the NDC or any political party could use this time to do voter padding. The constituencies that are bound with each other, that are in boundary with each other, for example, Dr. Mitchell constituency and Tobias constituency, they could be switching people from Dr. Mitchell constituency because he wins with a large margin. He don't need all the votes. He could switch it over to Northeast. And the time we get those lists that are now produced, that are released 6 months after, by the time we check through those lists to see who those people are and actually go on the ground to confirm that they're actually from the constituency, an election is upon us. And by the time we raise the objections, it's too late. That is what is at play now. And I have no doubt that there is voter padding taking place in this country.
GBN's attempts to get a response from the Supervisor of Elections, Elvis Moraine, proved futile.